And I was like, what? Because I can see what's happening. And he's like, my finger. And I'm like, what do I do? Like, he pulled it out and he's like, fuck. He grabbed it and he threw it, like, start fighting with the dumpster because he doesn't want to go in. And I'm like, I'm there just like looking, pointing the light with my phone. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Stand here. Yeah, and then we drove back home and I was like soaking wet. By then I took off my pants because they were like, and I'm driving down Bikini with my belly out and I'm like, hopefully a cop don't stop us because he's gonna get a cite. We got home, we got everything that was like super like wet, and I was like, man, and I'm camping again this week. Why? Like, God is telling me, do not camp. You're not meant for camping.
At least ours wasn't that bad. We got stuck in rain though, didn't we? Yeah. That's why we
like,
well, that's, I was saying, our
you've
tent.
got to have some super legit shit. As far as like a tent, you've got to have some pretty legit shit to be good in like a full-on rainstorm. Like, your shit's gonna leak.
Well, it wasn't supposed to.
Unless you've spent hundreds of dollars on a tent, super nice, like waterproof, fucking like double zipper.
Well, it
all
wasn't
that shit.
supposed to fucking rain. That's the fucking thing. And all of a sudden, it decided, Virginia motherfucker, like decided to change.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm done with this tent. But the tent was like 12 years old or something.
Oh yeah, y'all fuck from junk.
So I fucking get rid of it. And I bought this one, which at least it has the rain cover.
Oh, I like it.
But yeah, but it's not like that. That one was.
If it's windy, it ain't gonna stay on. It's alright. It's gonna blow off. It's on like a couple little hooks.
Yeah,
you're so negative.
You guys should be fine though.
It's gotten to where you can get a really nice tent for super cheap now, but to be good in the elements, to be good in heavy rain, it costs some money to get one that will hold up to that.
Do you want to see what I have to buy to get Princess here to ever go camping again?
Oh, you got a princess too? You want to know what I had to buy for this princess here?
Fucking pickles and mustard for burgers. That was all I asked for.
I was like, this
it.
is not fucking
That was a fucking big deal.
It's camping. You just put cheese and ketchup.
I took it out of my cart.
And then he's like,
here.
we need silverware. And I'm like, so I got him some like metal, like silverware, like legit thing. I'm like, is this good enough for you, princess?
We can
Do you
stop
want
at
a
Arby's.
plate?
You got a plastic fork for all of us.
Do you want a commemorative plate?
Last time we went, he was so, like I said, it was raining, so he was getting dripped on all night and complaining about the rock. I've totally shown you this before.
Well, apparently I'm a princess because she feels like I need
Off
this.
the ground.
This is the first I've seen of this.
Yes. Because the entire time when we're packing
But that
up,
is kind of a dope idea.
he was bitching and sleeping on a fucking rock, and who the hell does this, and why did we come here?
Why did we set our fucking tent up on a rock?
But
a big fucking jagged rock.
And it's all rock.
I have an air mattress that is like
Yeah, see, we didn't have the air.
And hey,
mattress that time.
I have a shower. Come here, I'm gonna
I
show
know.
you the premises.
I was laughing.
I
when
thought it was a
pulled
porta
up.
potty, but no, that's just out in the open.
Let me show you around.
Yeah, I was laughing when I pulled up. I'm like, she really brought the shower.
I messed up my one-ups because this drop button's acting weird. It's very spacious. I just asked you earlier if you could take it in the shower, and you said, no, it's my fucking shower. You can't shit in my shower. Now we can? That was the first thing I thought that was the restroom. I didn't know that was a shower.
Look, at the fest,
you thought of everything.
At the fest, that little thing there was a savior because the fucking bathrooms were so far, and you're drinking since fucking 9 a.m.
Yes.
I was like, nope. I'm like, I will get on my shower. I like, dump it.
It's super convenient, isn't it? It's really nice to be able to.
But the trick is to get a campsite that it has the water and electric hookup. Otherwise, there's no way.
I think the word you're looking for is glamping.
Oh yeah, I do glamping all day. Luann was saying she kept walking towards the. I have off if you need it.
Oh no, I just keep getting shit caught under my, like between my sandals and my feet.
No, we weren't fucking around. I brought the thermos.
Oh, you are going more glamping than me, and it matches your cup.
Yeah. Oh, it does.
Oh my
doesn't
God.
Oh shit.
Look at that shit. Yeah, that was kind of my trick. I told him that we would stop at Ocean's East and he could get a bait to come out here to go fishing with. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I left my Yeti, my rental car that I drove back from Illinois with the first time. When I turned the rental car in, I left my Yeti in it. So I was like, well, I bought the Yeti at Ocean's East.
I have one that is like metal for this size, but it's so good. It keeps the fucking beer like cold forever.
I bought, you know those roommate ones? You ever see them pop up on Facebook? Or did I send you pictures of them? I bought the whole, like, mermaid glitter set this year. But, when we went
look at this.
kayaking in
Playing video
Pennsylvania-
games and everything. Like, this is as close as glamping as you can be.
Yeah, when we were up in Pennsylvania, we went kayaking with my family. And I told you how that all played out. Dumped the kayak, lost my license, my wallet, like everything. Oh yeah, I didn't fill you in on this yet.
No.
It was the kayaking trip from hell. And
something is telling us to stay indoors.
We're not built for this shit. Like, but yeah, so my sister had never gone kayaking before, so I was trying to teach her.
I'm
how
scared
to do
because
it.
I'm not a good swimmer. I need like 2 vests.
Normally, you don't need to know how to swim. This time, I was making sure my sister.
Yeah,
was
but you also told me that you got like flip over. No, I will kill whoever flipped me over.
I was literally just telling my sister. I was like, hell, I've never flipped a kayak. I've done this so many times before. Like, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
And that was the day that you flipped the kayak.
She got
it came out of her mouth.
Literally, it was right after I said it. I turned back to look at her because I had just finished teaching her like how to paddle, and she was getting the hang of it. And we went over this little baby set of rapids, and the water was really low. So like she made it through them fine. I turned back to look at her, and my brother had been irritating the hell out of me trying to like get down to the river. So I hadn't put on sunscreen yet. So I was opening my bag. I had just taken my life jacket off.
Oh man!
So that I could open my bag up and put my sunscreen on. And I turned back to look at my sister. So my dry bag is wide open. I have no life jacket on. And I hit this this big rock that normally if the river level was a little higher, I would have been fine. Oh no, I hit it and I flipped the damn thing over. Everything goes out of my kayak and is floating down the river. I'm grabbing what I can, I'm grabbing the kayak, and I'm getting pushed down into deeper water. It's now like waist high.
Oh,
so I have my feet jammed into rocks, like anchoring myself there, trying to hold onto the kayak that's just filling up with water.
And like this is fairly fast moving water.
Yeah,
right?
at this point.
It's not full on white water, but like there's water ripping, like as she's trying to stay in place. And yeah, it's a fucking
disaster.
Nope.
And I was up in front of her.
Yeah, so he's trying
a little way. So I see her dump the kayak, and I'm like, fuck. So I fucking grab a rock, stop myself, and I'm like, okay, how the fuck am I going to get upriver?
You cannot.
I did a little bit. I did enough to intercept her, like as she came downriver. But yeah, it was fucking bad.
My biggest fear about kayaking, and this is why I have never done it, is that your feet go in. My biggest fear is that my feet get locked in. I flip, and then I'm just drowning.
Nah.
Why I'm stuck inside a kayak.
The hole's too big. Once it flips on its side, you're out. You're out. You don't have a choice. You don't have to worry about getting stuck in it. As soon as you get off balance, you're out of the kayak. Immediately.
With my luck, I will be stuck in the kayak and drowning with the kayak flip.
Now, telling you in the face.
Now, at least the type of kayaks we're talking about. What are those kayaks like with the weird tight skirt around them?
There's some that you get in.
That's the same kind of kayaks. The whitewater ones have the smaller holes, and typically you have the skirt up.
Oh, and the skirt is so like you don't get any water.
Right. And even the ones that like we use, I have a skirt for, I think that Zydeco or the Dagger kayak that I got rid of. I had a skirt for.
But yeah, like that's part of my problem. Is like.
But there we go. That was my
I've
purchase.
seen it.
Yeah. So I had just bought that for myself, and that was one of the things that did not recover from the river.
I watched that bitch float down the river. Yeah. I watched it float down the river. Yeah. I almost like
my keys for my car are in the river.
Oh, mind you hadn't told her none of that.
We didn't bring the spare set to Pennsylvania with us.
Wallet, entire wallet. Fucking ID, all card, bank card.
I'll be crying my ass off.
Yeah, my phone survived.
We couldn't start the fucking car.
So what you did?
I had to have it towed back to my cousin's house, and we had to have Ed. Ed was dog sitting for us, so he went to the house and got the keys.
Ed, right?
Ed from Griff's, the older guy.
What's up, Cloud? How you doing?
Ed. Drives the fucking Challenger.
He dog sits for us, so we ended up, because the dealership wanted $300 for a new key. Well, that entire car, everything's electronic. You can't even put that thing into neutral without the keys. So the tow truck driver was talking about how they were going to have to drag it to get it up onto the tow bed and everything. And they finally called Acura and found out there's this little lever, down in the engine somewhere that you can, once you get to, you can pop it into neutral. So thank God they were able to do that. And so they got it on the tow truck, towed it back to my cousin's house. I had to have Ed overnight the key, the spare one. We ended up stuck there an extra 2 days. And I was like, well, at least I got to spend time with my nephews.
I'm not kayaking with you. And you're not camping with me.
I'm not going
kayaking. Let's do this deal right now.
Yeah, we're just
I don't kayak with you, you don't camp with me, because apparently I'm not good luck.
Just chilling, getting up signal like a stream, so.
Yeah, I decided I was done with kayaking after that. I'm like, fuck this. Because there was another trip a few years ago. My cousin ended up, I hit a set of rapids, I took on tons of water. And it was fine, no big deal, just a hassle. And my cousin was going to dump the water out of my kayak for me. And he pulls it up out of the water on top of my fucking paddle. And snaps my paddle.
Oh, yeah, that one you told me.
So I ended up having to paddle back with half a paddle. And then
I think it's about time for you to give away the kayak.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty done with it.
Give up on it.
I'll go out to Lynn Haven or something, but I'm not doing these river trips anymore.
Yeah.
A 10-mile river.
I'll go out to the most dangerous water within our area. That is literally the most dangerous water.
Yeah,
some of the most dangerous water in Virginia.
You're just paddling around on it. I'm not talking about doing anything crazy.
That was crazy for me.
Stay in the fucking boat. That's all I gotta say. There's fucking rips out there under that bridge that will just fucking take you. There's nothing you can do.
I had to get out if we're getting out on the sandbar.
Nope.
There's fucking shorelines out there, Lynn Haven Inlet and shit. They literally just go 1 foot of water, 1.5 foot of water, straight drop into 12, 15
nope.
Foot of water.
Hard pass.
And the rip tide in that shit is so many people have died out there.
No, you are out of your mind.
We've got a tidal river
where
I come from. It's called Pocomoke River, and it's tidal. It goes in and out with the tide, just like that.
Okay.
We'll do Lazy River. It's actually this Saturday. So we're getting rafts and shit, get on one side and let it
he told me that. So here's my perspective with rivers. In Puerto Rico, rivers is a bunch of rocks and water, and then you go and hang out around the rocks and the water and all that stuff. But the problem is that there's so many people that have died because all of a sudden there comes this current out of nowhere and fucking swish everybody away. So I'm terrified of rivers. And he's like, no, yeah, we go and we float, and then
I would love to do like.
And then we wait
floating,
until the current comes back, and then we float back. And I was like, nope, thank you.
You stay in your raft chair, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, as long as you stay in the kayak, you're all right.
Unless you're a dumbass like me and hit a rock while you're looking at your sister.
As long as you stay on the boat,
my
you're
sister
all right.
felt so bad.
Look
too.
how
She's
many
like,
people.
you were just trying
That's
to
the
make
thing,
sure
though.
I was okay.
That's the thing. Like, all these people that you're talking about that have fucking died, you think they were planning on being out of the boat?
Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
Well,
So
but-
if you're going out in the boat, you need to know that you're okay if you wind up not in the boat.
Well, most of
the
the
thing.
people
And
on the
luckily,
You have to
rivers,
okay.
It's not about being scared of the water. You got to respect the water, man.
most of
because
the people, I would say,
fucking
most
kill
of the
you
people
real
on the
quick.
rivers that die in Puerto Rico is because they're not from there.
Right. Yeah.
And they go to play, because the thing is, like, when you look at it, everything looks good.
Yeah.
But the people that know, they know where to stay.
Yeah.
And these other people, they're like, oh, look at that. And all of a sudden, there comes this current, and it's a fucking nightmare.
It was like all I could do to anchor my feet and just try to hold on to that damn thing. And then like he got over there and finally like I was able to pick it up with him and empty as much water out as possible and climb back into it.
Like just enough for us to gimp to
I
like
was still like
a rock.
sinking in the water as I'm floating down to the next rock.
No, I grew up seeing Jaws, seeing all these movies of people fucking tragically like dying in the water, and I like the land. I can deal with the rain. I like the land, but with water coming into my lungs, I cannot deal with that one.
I don't think anybody can deal with that.
No, yeah. Like, I have these things that, like, it's like I like in the idea, but they trigger my anxiety. Like yesterday, so I never been on a motorcycle, ever. So he has one. So we were...
I saw the picture,
Yeah, we were there, and he's like, we got to the hotel, and we're like, okay, we can drive, like, because it's like the Virginia Boardwalk, and it has a bunch of carnival games. It's pretty nice. It's pretty neat there. So it's like, yeah, we can drive to the bar, and blah, blah. I got on that motorcycle. First of all, that helmet makes me claustrophobic.
I don't think so.
I'm like, I can breathe. And I'm like, okay, just keep breathing. We're almost there.
Get your brain bucket.
Speed limit was 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour through Ocean City. It's not like you, and it was
Do they
mostly
have
stoplights every
helmet
block,
laws
so
What was that?
Do they have a
we only
helmet
went
law
about 20 blocks.
Yeah, I think so. But
See,
She's like, no, I'm
Pennsylvania
good. I was
didn't
like,
have a
okay.
helmet law.
but the thing is that it's the same with driving a car. I like driving. I think, because my plan is for next year, I want a motorcycle. I think I'll be better if I'm driving, but being in the back, not having control of the speed, the turns, looking around for other
I've
people,
always loved it. Now driving, I can't drive with other people.
it
Motorcycle,
kills
I'm
me.
fine.
It kills me. No. I was like, no, I think I'll be better just driving myself than being in the back. I was like, no. But it was alright. It was a bucket list check, so.
Yeah, see, Pennsylvania didn't have a helmet law, and I've always got that stupid mentality that, like, if I go down, I don't want to be a vegetable, so let's just end it the right way. Until one day, we almost T-boned somebody because they pulled out in front of us, and I was like, oh, fuck, I think I'm going to wear
Your
a
girl
helmet
is
from now on.
freaking crazy.
I mean, that's the same idea as what I just
It's
said.
nurse
If you don't like the
mentality.
face, like get you a brain bucket. It's literally the helmets. It's literally just
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
head
yeah.
helmet. It's like a turtle shell on your head.
Yeah, but then
Shit,
if I
Ju-
fall,
just
my
know
mouth
that-
will be fucked up.
Oh no, if you get in an accident, you're probably not gonna make it. Like that
Don't do
thing's
nothing,
just
man.
about as good as having.
Do you
nothing.
cut your hair?
No. If anything, it's kind of long. Well, I don't know. Last
No,
time you
it's
saw
been
me, it might have
longer.
been like out of control long. So
It's been longer.
Yeah, I always get a face mask on because when it flips up, release or something. So if I fall off the bike and scrape my face to get 50 yards and my brain's fine, I don't want to be like, oh, that's fucked up now. You know, it's like when I'm smash my head, I want to get it done with.
See,
So.
and that's why I just don't wear a helmet. Because I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
it, if I'm
At
going
least my
down, I'm
face is
going to
a little
die.
right.
I'm not going to live through it to see the injuries.
That's not smart. You dummy.
But I don't want to have to be like a vegetable or like
Just
My thing is not.
I'm going to remember. You want to go down the beach?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, not right this second. I'm going to grab my fishing rod. But, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, we can, because at 8:30, what time is it?
8:30? What happened at 8:30?
At 8:30 is the sunset.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it looks very pretty there, and I need to pee too, so I think it's a good timing.
I like to do some fishing down there as the sun's going down.
Yeah, people fish from right there from the sand. I don't know how they do it, but I've seen it. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
And I guess I should put my bathing suit so I can pee in the water. Hold on.
That was my entire thought process behind wearing a bathing suit. I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie.
I know that I was not gonna get a tan.
Stream the sunset for us. I don't think there's a sunset.
It looked like it was starting to go down a little bit when we were pulling in. The sun's like huge and orange.
It's not cloudy. Maybe it's just the trees messing me up.
Yeah, I think
It looks like it's cloudy.
It was a little bit overcast, but not like crazy. You know what it is? It's that we're getting that haze from the California wildfires right now.
That's all I like.
Babe,
Yeah.
can you turn that off and let's put the stuff in the car that we don't want stolen just in case?
Yeah, okay. What's stuff? Like, hey, sir. Alright, we're gonna get out of here and go do something. I don't know. So, might stream something later on. Good enough signal here for it, so. Yay. Alright, talk to you later. I'm being told to do things. Bye.